Hello, my name is Mariana, and today this is a reading for Libra. So Libra, as usual, I've done this reading with my own deck of cards, so the cards you'll see are from this deck. Your message today, Libra, has to do with some sort of preparation, like an emotional and mental or psychological preparation for love, essentially, but in a way that is it's not about a romantic relationship, although it could for, some of you, but the way that I'm seeing it, it's like the love of your being, for the purpose of your heart to flow or to blossom or to be expressed, right? And I feel like there is a little bit of expectations or desires, or yeah, it's mostly like expectations or like these thoughts that come in anticipation of what the expression of your heart could be, or what the fulfillment of your destiny or your mission, your life's purpose could be here, Libra. So yeah, let's just jump in, because I feel like with the cards, it's going to be a little bit easier going through each one of them. So we begin with this Two of Wands, which was presenting me with this question, what are your expectations, right? Asking me, but really asking you, Libra, what are your expectations? And being a number two, right? Especially because, of the cards that are coming next, and I'm going to talk about them in a little bit, but it's like, it's not just about you, right? That's the reason why I'm saying it could potentially be, the expectation of a relationship, or like the expectation to receive something, or to find something, someone, someplace, because it's coming through as something that you are expecting to come to you, right? And that is the tricky thing about your reading today, Libra, because I feel like whatever it is, it's not exactly coming from the outside, which, if you have been in this self-awareness process for a little bit, I know this can sound really obvious, at least to some people, but there is this maybe unconscious anticipation and expectation that something external from you is going to get to you, or is going to be delivered to you because of this number two, right? So it's like there is something outside of you that you're waiting, perhaps, Libra. And I feel like because of this card that came next, the Five of Cups, actually, being a Cups card, obviously I went towards, this love relationship. And actually the image that I saw, because it's a five, usually the fives to me, because of this, the symbol here, it's like the target or the X on the map, right? Showing the place or the thing, or, the specific location where it's like, it's almost like you are expecting something to be delivered in a very specific place, which, could be in your heart. That's the reason why I'm saying, like, this could be like this, giant metaphor for the expectation of a partner to arrive in your life. But that's the thing, that could be like your limited perception of this, right? Or your anxiety just trying to pop in and just, hurry up things, or, just fast forward the time when this target will be found, will be met, will be encountered. And so what I heard actually with this Five of Cups was Cupid's arrow, which was incredibly just synchronistic, and like I just love when cards do this. The Ace of Swords came along, you know, I mean, here it is, the arrow is coming, and there is, you know, from your part, because we have another ace here and it's the Ace of Wands. So that's the thing. I mean, whatever you are expecting, it is part of this incoming energy, right? It's like this arrow is pointed towards the target. It's like you have prepared and like signaled, like you have really done the job of, you know, setting this space or this circumstance or this inner being, inner state of yours, Libra, that it's like the target is really clear, right? And it's clear not only because we have, you know, the card of truth and the card of clarity, but also, you know, being the Ace of Wands, it's like whatever you are expecting is part of this package, is part of this delivery, is part of what is coming towards you, which, you know, as I said, because of this message of, you know, the Cupid's arrow, there is some, like, there is truth in what you are visualizing or that you are expecting to receive. I apologize for the noise, you know, there's construction going on the other side of the window, so hopefully you won't pick up too much on the noise, although I already have pointed. Anyways, so here we have your expectations, the expectations to be met, like at the same level, right? You know, a partner that is compatible in a sense, or, you know, that is just an example of whatever it is that you are expecting to be delivered to you in a way that matches your energy, matches your frequency. And it is here, right? The other ace, right? You being one of these two aces, it's like the other ace is here. But, well, these two cards were coming through as, you know, a clarity of what is coming in, of what is expected to come in. But the thing about this Ace of Wands, right, maybe you know this already, but most of the times I don't usually see this image as, you know, a flame. It depends, but usually it comes through more as the image of a tree. And because of the clarity of what you are expecting, is almost like you are expecting like a completely grown up and pruned tree. Right? It's like you are expecting something perfect. You are expecting like the best delivery possible, right? It's like whatever it is that you are anticipating, like you have really, really high expectations. And the reason why I feel like that is and is not a problem is because of these three cards. There is a little bit of like a conflict, because I feel like, okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune, right? And that usually tells me that there is a sense of alignment to your destiny, to the fulfillment of what is, you know, meant for you, or for what is part of what you came to fulfill here on earth in this lifetime. But because we have the 10 of Swords, and then we have this beautiful Queen of Cups, which is you, I feel like this is what is wanting to come, you know, beyond what you are expecting. And I feel like that is the little adjustment. It's like if you are expecting to receive a fully grown tree, right, as a metaphor for like this perfect partner, or for this perfect offer, or whatever it is, right, that is external to you, like your high expectations perhaps, which feel like they are very it's like they fit well in this cog, that's the word, cog. But at the same time, it brings like, so like it's like so high. Your expectations are so high and so truthful at the same time, right? It's like if you were told, Libra, that, you know, in order to manifest big things, you should dream big, right? It's like you are dreaming big. You are like, you have done your part wherever you are, and it's like honing and preparing, you know, the stage within yourself, and you have come to this beautiful place of just authority, but what is the word? Sovereignty. That's the word. Sovereignty. Like, you have prepared your heart in a way that it's like your heart is this beautiful target. But that's the thing. It's like you are so focused in what is coming from the outside, right? Because you see how it is already, you know, making its way to you. And that is part of the truth, right? That is the tricky thing that I'm trying to, you know, feel into, to translate it in a way that is less confusing, because I know that it can be very confusing because there is truth in it. It's just that whatever it is that you are expecting is just so elevated in perfection that, like, any sort of error or mistake or fault, it's like it is going to be perceived clearly. And this is what this 10 of Swords is talking about. It's like, because you are so focused, it's like this, whatever it is that you are anticipating, that you are visualizing, that you are intending, it's like you are sending out the intention to the universe, and you are preparing what you have to prepare wherever you are, whatever state, inner state you are now, Libra, that all of the focus, it's like it's becoming too much. It's like you cannot think of any other thing, or you cannot do any other thing. It's like this is the only thing that perhaps, you know, lately you have been thinking, doing, dreaming, imagining, writing, whatever it is. It's almost like you are living for the expectation to be realized, right? And that, maybe that's right for now, right? That's the reason why I'm saying it is tricky, because at the same time that you are nourishing yourself, you are preparing to receive it. It's like the timing in which this thing will come will finally knock on your door, and, you know, just meet you wherever you are, and find this target, right? This Cupid's arrow, like finding the target, finally, I should say. It is beyond you, right? Like, it's going to happen whenever it has to happen, even though your intention is solely focused in this, or on this arrival, right? It's like, it doesn't matter how many intentions you write down, or how many questions you send out to the universe, or how many dreams you like try to focus in, you know, just, it's like the more you try, maybe the higher your expectation is going to be, and maybe the longer. It's not, I don't feel like you can influence the timing that is meant to happen, right? Or that this is meant to come for you. So here, basically, these 3 cards are talking about, like, continue nourishing your heart, right? It's like you are doing great, Libra, in, you know, preparing and making this house of yours, this heart of yours, the home, the perfect home for this Cupid's arrow to find you, right? It's like they are already destined to you, right? And this is true, and that is why you are already, you know, seeing glimpses of this thing that is coming your way. But because we're ending with the Queen of Cups, it's like it doesn't matter how much you think of this throughout your day, throughout your week. It's like, it's not going to make it get to you faster, if it makes sense, right? So this is like, it's almost like this is your attempt to speed up this arrow, right? It's almost like, you know, you're trying to make the wind go faster or it's like you're trying to just accelerate something that is way beyond your control, which is not meant to be like controlled by you anyways. It's something that has its own timing and its own perfect arrangement, right? It's like the perfect just entangled version of each event, right? It's like every tiny little detail, it's like it is very well put or placed, right? It doesn't matter how much you try to speed that process. So, you know, by releasing all of the things that could be, you know, potentially, you know, your desire to make this come sooner, it's not going to be effective, right? It's like here, the clarity between these two cards, at least for me as a reader, is, and that's what I'm trying to translate to you, maybe to, you know, just comfort you, Libra, that yes, whatever you are visualizing, whatever you are expecting, like there is, you know, there are truths in there. There is, you know, you are glimpsing what is truthful for you, what is in accordance, what is coherent with your energy. Although it's like each time that you try to put even more energy into it, trying to speed up this thing, it's like you are elevating even more your expectations, right? So it's like if it doesn't come with this standard of perfection, it's like it could be like potentially very damaging to you, right? Or just irritating or annoying or frustrating maybe. So in focusing on whatever you are already doing, in sensing that this thing is already coming your way, like keep doing that instead of trying to do whatever it is, right? To speed up what cannot be sped up, right? So Libra, I'm going to pull more cards for you, and also I'm going to pull from the astrological runes in the extended reading. So if you want to join me, I'll be happy to see you. If not, I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.